Okay, I'm gonna believe you. I'm gonna put this on.
While I was in the military, we had to wear berets.
Berets.
I've never worn a beret.
You're wearing one right now.
I imagine it feels terrible.
It's kind of loud.
Berets normally fall off your head, which is why I had to duct tape mine to my hair.
The berets don't normally fall off your head if you wear them the way they're meant to be worn, which is cinched down so tight around your fucking skull that it cuts off circulation.
Is that how you make berets stay on? Is that actually how? Because I never actually understood berets. I just assumed that there's like little clips or something, right? On the inside, maybe? Because I don't know, I usually see like girls being the ones to wear berets, so I just assume that the way that they stay on is like they have like clips or something. But then how do you actually get those on without messing up your hair? Yes, Pippa, it's a cap, but they're magnetic if you're French. Oh, it's a tight fit. But I feel like they always sit at such a strange angle. Why are berets so weird, Chad? Who the fuck invented them?
No, I think I prefer my method.
I hated the beret, and pretty much everybody in the military hated the beret too.
You don't hear about this very often.
No, I've never thought about
green
berets.
Berets for special forces, red beret for airborne, air assault, which are the guys that rappel out of helicopters.
I want that
black
job.
Berets.
I want that job. Black beret's coolest one.
In the army, once again, saw all these super cool people wearing berets.
And mixed up correlation and causation. If we wear berets, that means we'll be cool.
Or,
I think that's how that works.
They were it was a bunch of generals sitting in a meeting. One of them looked at the other one and said, "We need a new headgear. What should we do?" Then he picked up an e-tool and smacked the guy in the head with it. And the guy went, everyone wears berets! And then promptly collapsed on the floor in a puddle of his own vomit.
Oh.
So, somebody decided everyone in the army would wear berets. Black berets. Air assault was not happy about this. There's nothing special about the black beret anymore. Everybody gets it.
Wait. Was there beef? Was there beef about the berets, chat? Was there beef about air assault not being the only ones that get to wear the black berets anymore? Hold on. Can I find this? Can I find some angry ranting? Well, U.S. Army abandons impractical black berets. This was in 2011. Huh. There's always been beef. About berets? About fucking berets? Okay.
To make it even worse,
Late
most
90s.
major military bases are in the south of the United States, where it's hot and humid.
Oh, your head's
And
gonna be turning into a fucking micro
made out
ecosystem.
of black wool that are suctioned to your head. So you end up sweating like a goddamn every day you're wearing this stupid dead skunk on your head.
You forgot the noun. You were sweating like a goddamn pig?
Just sweating like a goddamn...
Sweating like okay.
Put your favorite noun in there.
Oh, okay.
It's a choose-your-own-adventure story. You get out of basic training. You finally get to wear the beret. Oh, joy of joys. I get to wear this beret.
Hooray.
The berets
But
look
when you
cool.
buy the beret from Clothing and Sales, it's just a flat round pizza crust.
They don't have their own shop. They don't have their own shop. Chat. I wanna. Can civilians go and buy from the shops? Can we buy some military issue earrings? Oh my god. I don't know why I just imagined everyone still getting their shit off of Amazon and fucking Walmart, but no. Damn.
It's not shaped?
No, it's not shaped at all. It's
Ranger
just a flat
Jones.
round thing with a little emblem on it, which is just cardboard backed.
Okay, so
Gotta be cost
if the hat
efficient.
gets wet, you have to get a new one?
Well, allow me to give you Zach's instructions.
It's cardboard and it's wool? Bro, your sweat alone is gonna be making it fucking misshapen, I would think. I would assume that you're just a fucking sweat. If it's just cardboard.
On how to shape your beret.
Okay.
Remove beret from plastic bag. Cry for hours.
Oh.
This is not very helpful.
Oh.
Because you know that you have to put this dead rat on your head. Buy a 25-pack of disposable Bic razors.
What?
Okay.
What?
I don't like where this is going.
Shave the beret.
What?
With the razors?
What?
Yes.
Why are you shaving the beret?
Because it is incredibly fuzzy.
What?
And you will get yelled at if you wear it when it is that fuzzy.
Then why do they sell it to you fuzzy? Why do they give it to you fuzzy? And why do you have to buy your own beret? Why do you have to buy your own beret if the beret is mandatory? And then why do you have to shave it down? What the fuck? You're printing this shit in China, most likely. Just make them do it.
Right now, you have not bought a hat. You bought a model kit you get to put on your head. Ch-ch-ch-chia hat.
Oh.
Shave the beret. You will go through many razors
That's how
during
it
this
is.
process because the razors, which are not accustomed to having wool being put through them, get very mad and break.
What if I had an 11-blade razor?
Well, that's just gonna rip a hole right through your beret, and then guess what? You get to go buy a new one.
Couldn't you just use some
much
scissors
do they
and
cost?
trim it down a bit?
Good luck doing that. You try to trim hair that is less than 1/4 of a millimeter long.
Wait, so it's barely even long. It's like barely even fuzzy anyways. Why does it matter? Can't you just like take the cardboard out maybe and get it wet? Maybe if you just like get it wet and then set it in the sun, it won't be fuzzy anymore, right? You know, like when like a carpet gets left outside and it rains, and then you pick the carpet up after it's like sun baked and it turns into like a fucking just solid chunk. That's not how that works. You get yelled at. Oh my god.
Oh, fair.
Wool lint gets everywhere. It is the biggest pain in the ass. And then when you're finally done shaving the beret, you get to shave it some more because that still was not enough.
Oh, no.
Oh.
And then finally, you're done shaving the beret. Excellent. Done shaving this fucking thing. Now I can finally shape it and put it on my head. No, I have to shave the inside now. Fuck, I forgot about that.
Wait, why do you have to shave the inside?
Yeah, why do you have to shave the
Nobody's gonna
inside?
see the inside.
It is absolutely intolerable when you put it on your head because it just traps heat in.
Oh.
It's gonna trap
You have
heat
to
in
shave both the
anyways. It's
inside and the
wool.
outside. But don't shave too much, because if you shave too much, it'll get thin and then you'll rip a hole in it. Which 90% of the soldiers in the military had a hole in their beret, because once they would finally finish shaving this fucking thing and getting it cleaned and shaped and shaved,
Because military.
inevitably it's gonna go and a little hole is gonna appear in it, and then you already spent 6 hours shaving this fucking thing. You might as well just wear it on your head. Now, finally, you have
bad?
finished shaving the beret.
You've patched the hole with a piece of chewing gum.
Time to put the emblem on the front. Put the emblem on the front. Now you gotta take a hammer and bash the 2 little pins that are on that emblem down, because otherwise there's 2 pins on the little emblem that are sticking straight out. Even if you put dammits on the back of it, they still jab into your forehead the entire time you're wearing it, just constantly poking you in the forehead over and over. So you literally just take the dammits off and you just throw them in the garbage, and you put the beret down on like a mouse pad, and you just smash the back of the 2 pins with a hammer.
Jesus Christ. I was grabbing a picture. So these are what they look like. This is what they're talking about. He looks so sad. He has to wear the beret. Of course he's sad. Yeah, he's got a vacuum sealed fucking ecosystem glued to his head. His beret looks like garbage. I don't really know beret conformation. I don't know how you make the berets look right. It's shaped wrong, but yes. Well, there you go, chat. It's really all that work for this? It's all that fucking work?
But you're still not done.
There's more?
There is more.
There's more?
Shaping.
Oh.
Begin by
Here
taking
we
a
go.
pair of scissors and cutting all of the cardboard out of the front of your beret.
Why
What?
would you remove the cardboard?
Because if you don't remove the cardboard, there will be an unending shitstorm every single time you go outside and somebody sees you with a half moon shape on the front of your beret.
What?
Is this bad?
Apparently, according to anybody with a rank over lieutenant, it is a bad thing.
Wait, what does this mean? Half moon shape? Half moon shape. What does that mean? Like, what would that look like? Does anybody in the Pippa list have an example of what the half moon beret looks like? What the fuck he is talking about? Pippa wants a beret. I want the beret. Somebody post pictures of the beret. Okay, somebody posted the half moon. Okay, somebody posted a picture of me bald. Okay. I don't think that's what. Okay. Okay, I don't think this is what he was talking about. But hold on. Here we go, chat. Here's a half moon beret. I don't think this is what he was talking about. What the fuck are berets supposed to look? I have no fucking idea, chat. I have no idea how the... What? I don't know, dude. Why are the berets so complicated?
Once the cardboard is gone, take the beret over to the sink, hold it like a bowl, and fill it up with water.
What?
What? You're putting
What?
water in your beret now.
Yes,
Why?
because that is the only way you're going to shape this damn thing.
What?
If you just put the beret
What?
on your head and shape it, you're just gonna look like a mushroom with a black top and a little emblem stuck on it. So, you have to soak it in water. Once you've done with that, dump all the water out of it, and while the beret is still soaking wet and dripping everywhere, put it on your head and pull it and tug on it and rip it down in different directions and then pull one side of it over. But don't pull it too far. But don't not pull it.
What?
The regulations on the beret are vague.
All right.
There's not really specifics on it. It basically amounts to the beret has to look good.
Oh.
So you can't wear it like it's a pizza that someone dropped on top of your head. You can't have it pulled way down over one ear. But every single higher ranking person in the US military had their own interpretation of how the beret was supposed to be set up. And if your beret didn't look exactly like theirs, you would get a never-ending ass reaming every single time they saw you.
Wait. So what if multiple different higher-ups had different interpretations of how the beret is supposed to look? Do you just get shit no matter what? Like, no matter what, you just can't fucking win for losing with the goddamn berets? Like, no matter what, no matter where you go, you're just fucked? It's It's just beret drama everywhere. Are you telling me if I want to invoke PTSD in front of somebody who used to be in the army, I can, instead of firing a gun in front of them, I can just buy a beret from Old Navy and give it to them for Christmas? That's it? That's the easiest way? Okay.
Everybody is mandated to wear this dog turd, but it must look nice.
I had 2 different berets.
Oh my
Because
god.
the warrant officer in charge of our motor
Yes.
pool wanted the berets set up in one way.
I know what I'm getting some people for
the
Christmas.
officer in charge of our company wanted the berets set up a different way. So I had a beret that I wore to company formations and a beret that I wore when I walked into work so that I wouldn't get talked to.
Oh my
Did
god.
everybody in your unit do this, or did?
Well, and then if you move bases, you'd also have to, or if you move forts, then would you also have to change berets? Would you just have to get a new fucking beret and reshape it? Or can you just... Oh god. Oh god. You need multiple berets. Oh my god. Where do you keep all these? Are you allowed to have a hat rack? Berets were a mistake? Holy shit.
No, some people would just get yelled at because they just didn't give a shit and they knew there was nothing that the military could do about it.
Alright.
My goal, most of the time, was to be as wallpaper. Something that you know it's there, but you're really not inclined to go talk to it.
Yep.
I just wanted to be left alone. I've gone on this whole tangent about berets, specifically to say that the beret for standard army is no more.
And you're so
No,
happy
no.
you're going to re-enlist.
No. God, no. Ugh. Ugh. I'm too old and fat. They wouldn't take me back anyway.
That didn't stop Ernest from joining the army.
Ernest goes to war. Yeah, that hat is no more. I hated wearing that stupid beret. I burned my beret when I got out of the military. I actually burned it.
You hated it that much?
I burned it in front of the barracks the day I left the military.
You burned it like a $200 school textbook that can't be returned because there's a new edition.
Oh my god.
It was just a symbol of all of the hate and discontent I felt. I hate this stupid thing.
And as it dissolved into ash, the fumes rising into the air, a huge burden had been alleviated. You were free.
Jesus
and your forehead could
Christ.
breathe.
Yep. God, I hated that beret.
Jesus
All my complaints about
Christ.
the Marine uniform seem petty in comparison. We had to roll our sleeves and we had to wear certain uniforms on certain months, but...
Oh, I'm in no way discounting your complaints. Did you have to
Burns didn't
polish
have to
your
wear any
boots?
berets?
No, I had brown boots. We never had to polish them. Did you have to polish your boots?
Yeah.
Really?
What the fuck?
So I had to set aside an hour.
I think I remember this. I think I remember going to my grandma's house and a family member would get back and they'd have like these fucking big ass black bags full of clothes and shit. And I remember, I think I remember having or not like personally, but I remember my grandma taking shoes to go get polished or some shit. Like taking the special places.
Every single night to
Oh.
polish my boots.
That much, huh?
The chief in charge of our motor pool was obsessed with everything being pretty and clean. Even though we work in a motor pool repairing military Humvees, which are
My
some
dad
of the
polishes all his
greasiest
shoes
and
every
most
month?
disgusting
Jesus.
vehicles ever. Not to mention all the gross cans of dip juice that are just leaking out of the bottom of every single vehicle.
Yes, thank you, Army personnel.
What? Am I crazy? Or I feel like polishing them like every single night, would that not break down the structure of the shoe? Am I crazy? I feel like that would...
would
I
show
don't
up for
know.
work. I would work on weapons, or if there's like a belt
No,
machine gun on the
yes,
floor, I would end up
it
kneeling on
adds
the
to
floor
it,
and
it doesn't
working on the
matter.
bench. So my boots, of course, are gonna get all scuffed up, as would be expected. And then we would have an inspection in the middle of the workday, while I still have 25 more machine guns that I have to gauge. And
No, you're
there's
right.
17 more vehicles.
It adds a layer, but to polish stuff, you have to apply friction to it. Like you don't just lightly lather it on. You have to polish them. So I would think that after a while it would start to like eat into it.
That need PMCS done on them. So we have to do an inspection in the middle of the day, and everything's gross and disgusting, and then I get yelled at for having the knees of my uniform dirty, and my boots are scuffed up.
How did you react to
Did
that
I
at the
laugh?
time?
I'm sorry, sir, it won't happen again, sir.
Yep. Boilerplate response.
Hello.
Sorry, sir, it won't happen again, sir. There were a couple times that I got really fed up, and they would be like, why are your boots all scuffed up? Because I fucking work. Oh, you do work, do you? Okay, well, why don't you do some push-ups then? Cool.
So that's why you give the boilerplate response.
Yeah, pretty much. We got a new sergeant major, and he came down to inspect our motor pool. He came down there. We had spent like 4 days cleaning the motor pool and making sure everything was clean.
So you do your job and then you get in trouble for doing your job? Wrong response. Oh my god. You do the push-up? That's so fucked up. you did your job, but you don't look fucking immaculate. Well, I guess you have to fucking die then. Jesus Christ.
And organized. A bunch of the mechanics got behind on working on vehicles. Everybody had to clean up everything. The floors were so clean you could have frickin' eat off them. They were using the floor buffer to scrub concrete. For this inspection for the new Sergeant Major, he came down and he saw how clean the motor pool was, and he was like, why the fuck is it so clean? Do you guys work ever?
Okay. So you were getting in trouble because your workspace was too clean.
Pretty much. His opinion was, if it's so clean, why aren't they working on my shit?
I think that's valid. I think there's some things where it's like, shouldn't this show like some fucking sign of what, like, why are you doing this and not other shit?
Why are they spending time cleaning the motor pool instead of working on my shit like they're supposed to be doing? So that
You just can't win.
Then the cleaning requirements were laxed after that.
That's not on them. That's on the people in charge. Oh my god, my stream's dying again. Jesus Christ. Literally the vicious cycle of the military. Oh my god. ISP hate. Fucking internet. Oh, it's down to 0. Okay.
Everybody, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to Low Effort Clips. That's right, Low Effort Clips, right here on YouTube.com. Yeah, and hit the notification bell. Yeah.